All right, well, here we go again. Another storm on its way in, producing heavy snowfall for the region as we head into tonight and also into Wednesday. And for that reason, we do have a winter weather advisory in effect for all of our counties until 8 p.m. heading into tomorrow evening. Now, we could see some of these change over to winter storm warnings, but for the time being, yes, a winter weather advisory with a lot of snow expected and winds beginning to pick up for us also between 10 to 20 miles per hour. And this looks to be more of your heavy wet consistency when it comes to the snowfall, more of that snowball snowfall instead of the light puffy or fluffy stuff that we sometimes get. But here's a look at our radar. You can see the snow just trying to work its way into the region. We started off mostly sunny, saw a lot of sun into the afternoon. Didn't seem like it was that bad for us and didn't even seem like we were going to be watching out for a snowstorm by any means. But it's on its way in, and we'll see that continue to make its way into the region as we head into the night. Currently seeing those numbers in the middle 30s for us in Marquette. Numbers middle 30s in Marquette, but farther to the west, you will see numbers well above that freezing mark at 36 in Ontonagon. Currently 43 degrees over in Ironwood, while at 40 degrees down in Crystal Falls and at 40 in Menominee. Eastward, numbers sitting right around freezing at 33 in Munising, Manistee at 33 degrees, 32 over into St. Ignace, and 36 in Escanaba. For us in Ishpeming, we're at 34. But winds coming in from the south, that's what's helped to bring in that milder air mass that we have seen throughout the afternoon, as opposed to the 20s that we have dealt with over the past couple of days. Currently at 13 in Iron Mountain, 20 in Escanaba, and at 12 in Houghton. Now looking at the state, 30s and 40s across the region. We'll be noticing more of the 20s as we head into the overnight for us across the UP and the northern half of the lower peninsula. And wind chill is not too bad for us for the area, as you'll see 20s in Marquette, also in Escanaba, while sitting in the 30s in Iron Mountain. Well, for tonight, here we go again. We'll be expecting that heavy snow to work its way into the region. It lingers on into our Wednesday, and then as we head into tomorrow night, seeing snow chances still in place, but probably not going to be quite as heavy as what we'll have to deal with tonight and heading into tomorrow. And it looks like the cold air will come in on the backside of this, and that will knock us back down into the 20s for afternoon highs by the end of the week. But looking at our setup right now, the center of the system back into North Dakota and in Montana. Out in front of it, there is a lot of moisture that will be working its way into the region, and as it heads out of here for tomorrow afternoon, that will start to drag down some cooler air, but we do keep the snow chances in place as the system itself works its way through the lower peninsula. Looking at all of this and seeing how it's all going to play out, you'll notice that snow comes in around 8 to 9 p.m. tonight. We'll continue to see that continue on into the night. Now, there could be some slight chances, and maybe even a few raindrops as you head farther south, getting closer to Menominee. Chances will be very low of that, and it won't be a lot to really impact the forecast, but don't be surprised if you see that. But it does end off as snow for all of us. Maybe some few light snowflakes as we head into tomorrow night and Thursday, keeping chances of snow around as well. But they're all important numbers, all right? Here is what we're going to be expecting as we head over the next 24 to 36 hours. 4 to 8 inches for pretty much the entire coverage area right here as we go into tonight and tomorrow. This is through 7 a.m. on Thursday. You can notice as you go farther south, that drops down to 3 to 6 and eventually 1 to 3, but most likely a half a foot for us across the UP. But here's a look at tonight. We'll drop down to 28 degrees. Heavy snow arrives with winds out of the south still at set to 10 to 20 miles per hour. But by tomorrow, we'll see them change out of the north-northeast. Isolated raindrops possible as you head farther south with highs in the upper 30s, but not really going to do that much damage when it comes to snow amounts, or not going to do that much damage when it comes to icy conditions. The slick roadways will still be slick because of the heavy wet consistency of the snow, but 35 in Lawrence for your high, 35 in Marquette, 39 in Munising, and at 38 in Munising. Your forecast as we head over the next 7 days: 35 to 32 and eventually down to 23 for your high as we get into Friday. More of the 20s as we head into Saturday, as we'll finally get a break from the snow, see a bit more of that sunshine. And Sunday looks to be a much better day for us when it comes to the weekend, as we'll have highs returning to the middle 30s with mostly sunny conditions.